Morning campers! Today I need to organise my makeup, so I figured I'd kind of go through like my whole makeup collection, show you what I use and what I don't use, and see the amount of stuff that I've got to clear out, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. I'm not joking. 1, that's heavy. 2, 3, 4. It's basically taking over everywhere, and it's like, well, I need to have like a spring clean of my makeup because it's just everywhere. I open drawers and makeup falls out. It's taking over my whole room, and quite frankly, I need to sort out what I use and what I don't, because I bet like 90% of the stuff that's in these boxes I haven't touched in like years. So I'm gonna clear out my makeup, and there'll probably be like a little bit of a life update as well while I'm doing that, so stay tuned. So campers, the first thing you might notice is that my face is like rashy all over my cheeks, and particularly up here. Don't panic, this is something that started to happen when I'm on my period, just the hormones. I have no idea, like I have like proper spots as well, like that broken out on my chin, but I've also got a face full of rash, so I have no idea what's going on, what's causing it, whatever. Neither my GP nor the gynaecologist that referred me back to my GP are even remotely interested in finding out what it is. I guess I'm just kind of like destined to be seen as like an aggressive female for asking them to do tests for things like lupus, because it's in that butterfly kind of shape, this rash. It's just disappeared from like my head now, and it's just mainly over my cheeks, but like a couple of days ago it was proper like butterfly style rash. And I have quite a few other symptoms that fit with it, but nobody wants to test me for it, and it's like, well, I could even get a blood test to see whether I'm anemic, and I probably am, judging by that the pretty huge bruises that I've got all up my legs that only ever show up when I'm on my period. But hey, that was the explanation. Rashy face is period related, just ignore it, ignore it, ignore it. Right, so I'm going to start with the box that's closest to my hand, and it's this one, and it's full of stuff. Yeah, look, literally full to overflowing, and the stuff falling out. So yeah, I'm going to go through it and have a look and see what I got. Right, so Pro Strobe palette. This is the one that's got like all the contours and brightening powders in it. The highlighters in this are quite crap, I can't lie. I don't think they're supposed to be highlighty per se. I think these two are supposed to go under your eyes. But these contour shades are pretty good, so this is a keep. These are like the only contour shades that I've like found that I can actually use at the minute. So this is relatively new anyway. I think I got this like in a whole thingy like last year. I officially opened it about Christmassy time, so this is a keep because I use this. Not every day, because I don't always contour every day, but this is a keep. Next I have the Sugar Baked Blusher. This one I'm not overly sure of whether I want to keep or not. It's kind of like I think it's a bit too shiny for me. I know it's like threatening to escape from the packet at the moment, but I'm not overly sure whether I want to keep it or not. I think this might be a thing that I use in another couple of videos and then make a decision over whether or not I actually keep it. I do have another blush that comes in another palette, but I'm not overly sure which one suits me better. I think I kind of prefer the other one because it's a bit less shiny. This one's kind of a bit like more like a highlighter, I have to admit. It's like that kind of sheen, but it might be good for the summer. I might use it for the summer and then chuck it, but I'm not sure. So this one's going on the maybe pile. Next up I have my Glass Glow Fix. That's staying. I use this like every time. This is like my go-to fixing spray for the moment, so this is staying. Also staying is the Tasty Peach Spray primer. I need to call it spray highlighter. Not a highlighter. I know it's highlighter coloured, as in like the pen highlighter colour, but this is staying because I use this pretty much every day. That's staying. And then I have the Micellar Cleansing Water. That's staying as well. I haven't got a lot left, but this is what I use to take my eye makeup off and to correct things that go wrong with eyeshadow. So that's staying until I use it, which when I recycle the bottle. Then I come to this, which is the Glow Revolution Prime Set Glow. This is going. I like the smell of it, but that's about where it ends, I kind of end up looking a bit like I've got skin like Data off of Star Trek The Next Generation, with the whole like pale skin but with the golden sheeny glow to it. So if you want to cosplay Data out of The Next Generation, this is probably a good spray. This one I'm going to see if any friends want it, and then I might, if none of them want it, I'll probably donate it, because I've only used a few sprays out of it. So if any cosplayers or anything wants it and you're willing to cover postage, let me know. And then I have the My Heart Revolution Galactic palette. This is eyeshadows. This one's staying as well because I use this. I use this quite often, so this is a stay. It's also relatively new, so I'm keeping that. Now I have this palette, which I recently got in the Revolution Valentine's Day box. I have to admit, I honestly don't know whether to keep this because I like some of the colours in here. Like I like that one. I like the golds, but meh. To be honest, I think I've got very similar colours in the Galactic palette, so I think I'm just going to get rid of this one. Lurking in the bottom, I have my gel nail varnishes. I can't remember what they're called today. Can't you tell I'm in like a haze of painkillers? This is what opiates do to you. I hate taking them. They're only a last resort, but I've been in so much pain. Opiate painkillers it was. But basically I have these. These are the ones I'm currently using on my toes. I don't use these on my fingers anymore, because they're like, I'm getting towards the end of them. Yeah, so basically these are a keep for now anyway. I've got a few more uses to paint my toenails with these. So there's it. Hooray, that's one box empty. Look, it's actually empty. Right, let's tackle this basket because it's just like overflowing all over my bed. Quite frankly, it's impossible. That's the lid off my perfume. I don't even know what to do with this. To be honest, I might just chuck this. I mean, it's a nice lid, but I'm not the kind of person that tends to put them back on perfumes. I'm drop dead lazy. I kind of tend to like spray them and just put them down back on the side again. I know, I'm so lazy. My perfume actually isn't here, it's at Student House in Portsmouth. I didn't even bother to bring it back. I was like, I'm only back for like a week. I have other perfumes here. I have like half a dozen other perfumes, but I have too many perfumes. I've decided I have too many perfumes, but I can't bear to part with any of them. They'll end up in reed diffusers at some point, because that's generally how they go. I get sick of how they smell and just chuck them in a reed diffuser to keep them up. But yeah, this is a lid off perfume. I don't even know if I can recycle this, but I'll sort it out at another point. This, obviously a keep. This is what I use with like my feet, the shoal pedicure thingy. I need to get some more rollers for this actually, because this one's looking a bit not quite as sharp as it could. But yeah, I use this on the hard skin on my feet, and my god, it's brilliant. It's fantastic. Because it means like I can just run it along the inside of my feet, and then like it's done. It saves me having to sit there with a manual file for about half an hour, like shaving off all the dead skin. This does it in seconds, about 30 seconds, so this is definitely a keep. Then I have toothpaste, that's staying. Quite why this isn't here, I don't know. It should be on the thing with my toothbrush. But yeah, that's a stay. As are these three things. Again, I don't quite know why they're in here, but they just are. But either way, they're staying. Like travel minis and shower gel, so yeah, they're staying. Then on its own, one eyebrow razor. It's a new one. That's a keep. Still use those. What's this? Lipstick. This is my Perfect Matte in Legendary. This one's a keeper. This one I use quite often. Haven't got any on at the minute. I can't even speak today. Having one of those bloody days. Just this video is going to be full of mistakes. Just ignore them. Editing me will probably edit some of them out. Editing me might get bored of editing them out and just leave them in. But yeah. Yeah, this one I use all the time, so this one's a keep. What's that doing in there? Face mask, that's a keep. Don't even ask what this is doing in it. It's an incense burner catcher, ashy catcher thingy. That should be on the top of my chest of drawers, and it's not. Obviously it's fallen off into the boxes which were in front of my chest of drawers, so that's where that's going. It's going back in the pen pot. Hair bubble, that's going in the hair bubble drawer. More hair bubbles. Hair dyeing glove. Another face mask. At some point I'll get round to sticking that on my face. What's this? No idea what this is. It's going in the paper thingy. Yeah, these are a stay. Those are a stay. They're about done, but either way they're a stay. Why have I got all the nail varnish thingies in here? Body spray, Impulse. I got this for Christmas. I haven't yet opened this actually, but either way this is a stay because I shall use it at some point, just maybe in the summer. And then I've got a whole load of nail. They're not even nail varnish thingies, are they? They're nails. I don't know what they are. Nail files. That's the one. But yeah, these are a stay. These are a stay. That's just an empty box. That's going. The root stick. I could just do with sticking some of that in my roots at the minute, but I'll get around to dyeing it. I need to have it cut first. I can't decide whether or not to have it all chopped off in a bob though, like about the same length as this turtleneck, or whether it's going to make my neck look humongous because of how long it is. But that's going to recycle. Nice big recycling pile. Glasses cleaning wipes. They're staying. Don't know if while they're in here. This is just be like my junk box. What's this? Eye makeup remover. That's staying as well. I tend to use that for when I'm taking my makeup off at the end of the day instead of using the micellar water. Micellar water's fine for like small mistakes and to tidy up eyeshadow and stuff before I go over it with concealer and whatever else. It's okay for that, but I find at the end of the day to get my makeup off properly after it's sat on my face and to get through like the layers of setting spray and stuff, I need like a full-on proper makeup remover, and that one's quite good. Makeup Revolution don't bloody make it anymore and I hate them for it. That aside, I haven't used this for years. I think that's going to go. Then I have an After Sun face mask. That's staying. Yeah, I shall need this. I should probably put some on my face today, actually. Well, I suppose I should. But rash, isn't it? Like, see, normally I would because it's been like quite warm today, unseasonably warm even, and I've been sat out in the sun. I've had SPF on, but usually I sort of think After Sun, but nah. Before you ask SPF, the SPF doesn't cause it. It's the same SPF I've had for ages, and I had the rash before I put the SPF on. What's this? Body lotion. I think I might have had this from the hotel when like I went to Eep. It was in my brain somewhere. I was like, Belgium, Meningate. Yeah, when I went and did all that. That was like 3 years ago. Oh, why the hell have I still got hold of this? Have I even used this? What does it even smell like? I might give this to my mum. It sounds stupid, or I might just give it to my dad and go, Dad, have it for your hands, because he's always after like hand cream type stuff. I know it's body lotion, but it's moisturising. Or I could stick it in my handbag, or when like I need a bit of moisture. See, this is how I end up hoarding stuff, because I just can't chuck anything out. I don't even know what to do with that. I'll see if Mum wants it. She might get it used. What's this? Hairbrush. Full of hair. Okay. Does this actually work? Oh, it still works. It's an ionising brush, basically, because for some reason when I'm at home my hair gets full of static. Don't ask. I have no idea. But yeah, my hair ends up full of static, so I usually brush my hair with this while it's slightly damp. It doesn't straighten because it doesn't get hot. It's just literally got an ioniser on it. It helps. But I find I have to go through it 5 or 6 times throughout the day as well. I don't even know where all this static comes from, but it kind of stopped my hair getting knotted, so I shall use it. I bought this about 5 years ago off of Amazon. It's still on the first set of batteries, and you put like 1 or is it 2? I can't remember. Well, they even put the bloody battery in. That's actually a good point. I don't even know where I put the batteries in, to be honest. But yeah, it works anyway. It works now. I can't get this back in. Next up I have a CC cream from Avon in shade Light with SPF 50. You know, I don't ever think I've used this. I have no idea if it's any good for the colour of my skin. At all. Should I dot a bit on and see? Oh god, it's like all running. See, it looks really orange on my skin, but on camera it looks kind of okay. It's all runny, don't like it. It'll make my hair extra shiny. Oh my god, look at that. And you put like a tiny dot on. Oh my god. I don't even know. I should probably apply this with a beauty blender rather than with bloody fingers, but me. No. To be honest, on camera that kind of looks okay. It doesn't look half bad, like the shade kind of thing. To be honest, I think it's probably going to be a bit dark in actual person. Where's my mirror? To be honest, it doesn't look too bad. Although it has got like an incredibly streaky finish. Why am I plonking this on my bloody face? No! I shouldn't really be putting this on my face, not with like brush, but no. Definitely smells like sun cream. It's basically a tinted sun cream. That's pretty much what it is. I don't know. I'll probably do a proper makeup look with it and then probably chuck it. Because I don't even know if it's like safe to use. Next up I have like a whole load of samples and things. It's got a L'Occitane sample. I could literally just use this. This is perfume. I could literally just use this. To be honest, I might stick it in my handbag for like when I need a get up and go kind of thing. And the rest of them, they're all lightweight facial oil. Ooh. There's a day cream. What's that? Facial oil, sun cream, facial oil, glasses cleaning wipes. Where's that? There they are. I just need to use all my bloody samples. I'm useless at like using them up. Honestly, seriously, useless. What's that? Eyebrow razor. That wants to go in the box with the other one. Use makeup wipes, lovely. Then you go in the bin. My face scrubber. I will charge this up and I will get around to making a video with this. Like, I am wetting my skin gunk up purposely, she says. It's not purposely, it gunks up anyway, but yeah, I will get around to making a video using this because I really like it. Various batteries, safety pins, cough sweets, hair grips, which all seem to migrate into this box. If you've ever like had little grips like this, you will know you lose them and they show up in odd random places where you're not expecting them. You're pretty sure you've never actually been with these clips, but yeah. So that's another box more or less empty. Copy. Onto the box. Where box? This is the box that I'm taking like all my makeup to my student house in a minute, so I'm trying to like just keep it to the bare minimum of stuff that I actually need. So, makeup brushes. That's staying. It needs a wash. All my makeup brushes need a wash, even though it's coming apart. But yeah, apart from that, it's a keep. Mascara. Well, this is like the dead one. Quite why I'm hanging on to this, I don't bloody know. It's about 2 years old. It like just needs to go, basically. So yeah, it's going. It's going. It's gone. Similarly with this concealer, it's like dead. I'm trying to scrape all the product off the inside, but the dough foot's just not picking any more up, which probably means it's dead. Like it's all probably dried on the inside or whatever. I've had this for 2 years and used it pretty much every day on my bloody eye bags. It's dead. It's dead. Let it go. It's gone. I'll be getting told off for hitting things on the floor. Beauty blender. Gunky beauty blender. Yeah, needs washing. Needs washing. Brush, eyeshadow brush, wash. Blush brush, wash. Stippling brush for my powder foundation. Wash. You can guess where this is going, can't you? Contour well, angled brush thingy. I don't even know what, it's probably got a proper name, but it's like an angled brush thing. I use it to contour with. Wash. This is the Revolution Pro CC pressed, perfecting pressed powder, whatever the bloody hell it's called. This is a keep. I've not yet hit pan on it. I'm probably not far off, but yeah, I use this like pretty much every day, and there's a nice big dent in the middle of it now, and so yeah, this is a keep. It's about the only face powder I've found in the right colour for me that doesn't either make myself look like I've covered myself in a whole load of chalk or talc, like a ghostly white, or is far too dark and or oxidises and becomes orange. So this is a keep. And a keep. What's this? Stick foundation. How much have I got left of this? Bloody hell, I've got quite a bit left of this. Had this for a while. Haven't opened it very much. We'll probably do a full face look with this at some point. Because I kind of want to see whether it covers up my eye bags. This might now actually be the wrong shade for me, but it is in F1, which is the shade that... F1, not the race car Formula 1, but that's how I remember what shade I am in Revolution. If it sounds like it should be a car racing thing, it's probably the one I need. But yeah, probably have a play with this as well. Angled liner brush, which I use for doing my lips with because it's so much better than a lip brush, and I can get like the precise line of my lips with it. Keep, this is washing. Don't even ask what's on the bloody end of it because I don't know. I think it's like lipstick from like December. I don't know how often I like actually wash my bloody brushes, doesn't it? Palette! Yay! This is the Ultra Sculpt and Contour Kit in Ultra Fair. Out of this, I use the blush because it's a good colour blush for my skin. It's not too... It looks quite pink on camera and quite pink in here, but you pick up like a tiny bit and just sweep it on. It looks fine, it looks quite natural, so that's good. I don't look like I'm trying to be like Widow Twanky or somebody out of like a pantomime, or like a clown even. And then this highlight is pretty good as well in the middle. It's kind of like a nice icy silver. This contour is shite. It is awful. It literally looks like I've tried to contour with like, what's it? Is it even contour? It's not even contour, it's bronzer. It's like meh. Revolution, I have a problem with their bronzers. Actually, it's a problem across the board with bronzers, is that they for some reason show up bright orange on my skin. It's like, well, when I say bright orange, I do literally mean like the same colour as this. For some reason they show up this colour on my skin, and like no amount of blending makes it not be this colour on my skin. Is there anybody else who's got ridiculously pale skin and icy cold undertones have this problem? And if you do, what the hell do you use to... It's like a bronzing powder. Because I tend to like not use any and just use blush or just contour a little bit, little light contour and a bit of highlighter and that's it. But yeah, this is staying because there's 2 pounds of stuff that I use pretty much every day in here. This I don't use. I might actually scrape this out. It's no good to me, is it? Then we have foundation. I have no idea. I have 2 of these that are open for some odd reason. I can't quite fathom why. I think this one's got like slightly less in getting towards the end type thing. But yeah, this is a keep. This is a keep. This is like the one I use pretty much every day. So yeah, I'm keeping that till it's dead. Flat contour brush, wash and keep. What's this? Eyeshadow brush. Look at the state of that. Wash and keep. What's this? Eyeliner brush, angled eyeliner brush, wash and keep. Can you tell where this is going? Lipstick. This is like a Avon colour trend one. It's been had by the sun at some point because it's like yellow. The white package is like yellow. I do use this one, not very often. I think I should use it more often. But for now it's a keep, but if I don't use it between now and like the winter when I next clear out my makeup thingy, it will definitely be a dead one, I think. Silicone makeup brush. I use this to do my eyebrows with. I don't really like silicone brushes, but it's good for the wax because like it doesn't get stuck in the bristles and make my brushes all icky. But it does need a good old wash, so wash and keep. What a pattern with all my brushes. Lazy as anything. This is the Avon Mark Pro Line Lip Perfector. Yep, still using this. This is a keep. It's like a shimmery kind of colour. You've seen like my Avon haul, you kind of know. I use this to highlight my Cupid's bow with, because it's easier than using highlighter, and it kind of stays a bit better. I find that if I eat or drink something when I've just got highlighter highlighting that part of my lip, it washes off pretty easy. This stays on all day, so I'm keeping this. It is slightly gold, though. I wish it was more silver. Avon, do a bloody silver one, will you, for us pale toned people? Nivea lip gloss, Care Gloss and Shine. I do like this, however, it's been open for about 10 years and I think I probably should get rid of this, so it's going to go. I have to be quite firm with getting rid of things. This is the Revolution and Soph nude lipstick. I don't think this is my colour. I did get it free in a box of stuff from Revolution in the shade Fudge. It's not my colour, so I think this is going to be a go. Then we have the Revolution Pro Full Coverage Foundation. This is going to stay as well. This is like the one I'm using at the moment. Now that one I can see is dead. The dead as a donut one. So yeah, this is a keep. And this box is empty. So we have come to the big butterfly box full of tricks, and my god, there's all sorts in here. Revolution Pro Stippling Brush. Wash and keep. Can you tell? Will you bloody wash your bloody brushes, stupid woman? Wash your brushes, it's not rocket science. Right, this is an old mascara brush. I just use this to like comb through my lashes. It's in okay condition, to be honest. I'll probably lob it now because I tend to use them for a bit and then when they start to fall apart, just chuck them away. They actually work really well for doing stuff like that. L'Oreal Paris Air Volume Waterproof Mascara. Yep, this is a keep. This is relatively new, but I absolutely love this. I do need to film a testing video of me actually testing this. I will do that at some point. Probably when I'm making dinner. I'm stupid. Revolution Watermelon Heaven Lip Balm and Mask. You might notice that my lips are a little bit sore and I've got a bit of redness going all the way around my lips. This is why. This is why. My lips are incredibly crusty and horrible and sore. It doesn't help that while I'm driving home, biting them on the horrible roadworky roads and as idiots drive, and it's like stressful things with lorries and yeah. But basically, the salicylic acid in this, because it's got quite a bit of salicylic acid in, is not good for my lips. So this is a go, I'm afraid. I like it very much as like a thick lip balmy thingy, but it doesn't do anything for my bloody lips. It just makes them even more sore. So Avon lipstick is probably about, this is like 15 years old, but I still use it, so it's staying. It's probably the mankiest thing I've got in here, but Avon Perfect Eyebrow Styling Duo, again, still use this every day. This is a keep. It's like the only thing I use on my brows. Revolution Strobe Highlighter. In the shade Luna. Meh. I really like this because it's like a real pretty purple and it's like real shiny, like a silvery icy shine. I don't know whether to get rid of this or whether to keep it, so I'm gonna stick it with the it doesn't even shut properly. It smells like frigging kiddie makeup. Oh yeah, sweet kind of smell. I do like this. But I think I'm probably going to stick it in the pile with the blush because I'm not overly sure. It's something that I need to test out and have a play with to decide whether I actually want to keep it or not. Is I might stick it on my skin and be like, meh, that doesn't look good anymore, or just meh, I know I'm not going to use this because it's like not actual, like natural kind of highlighter. It looks like I've chucked a whole load of glitter on my face. What's this? Hibiscus and coconut water lip balm. I don't think I've used this. Either way, it's going. Like any lip balms or anything with salicylic acid in now, I don't use, so it's a goner. Eyebrow razor again. Bloody everywhere. What are these? Oh, cosmetic shimmers. I got these for Christmas. I haven't actually used these. I haven't really had anything to use them for. I might have a play with them. But for now they're coming out of my makeup box because, like, I can't work out whether or not they're face paints or not. Blistex Intensive Moisturiser. This is now what I use instead of lip balm. It just works heaps better for my lips. It helps a lot. I actually kind of like need to put some on because lips do be sore. I make my lips look real stupid. Oh well. It's a nice, really thick moisturiser. And yeah, just take a little while to sink in, so my lips are going to look a funny colour, probably for the rest of this video, but it does work really well. I have the one in cherry, and the cherry one just smells nice. It tastes kind of nice as well, but don't eat it. Another like mascara brush, that'll probably be a goner as well, I have to admit. Peach lip oil from Revolution. Oop. This is staying. I use this on no makeup days. Eyeliner. Rich copper eyeliner. I don't really wear a lot of eyeliner, but I'm going to keep it. Brush. A flat foundation brush. Wash and keep. It's got a pattern here with my brushes. I think I said that last time I found a brush. Eyeliner. Again, another 2 eyeliners actually. A gold one and a blue one. For now, these are a keep. I'm still like playing around with eyeliners and getting used to doing like wings and other types. I know I can do it with the brush. Perhaps I might be able to use the brush on the gel liner actually. Just like scrape a bit off and just put it on. That's something to play with. Another brush, which I think is like an eye brush. Wash and keep. Other foundation. This is the newer one because it's heavier. This is again is a keep. I think the other one must be about near the end. Pretty dead, so. What's the highlighter and contour duo. I kind of like the contour because it's like a Bel Air kind of contour shade, but it literally does just like blend in pretty well into like almost nothingness. It does feel quite chalky. I find I have to put quite a bit on, and this is like the highlightery shade that's in it. This is definitely like more of a glittery kind of highlights than like a sheeny shiny. It's got quite big chunks of glitter in. So I'm not overly keen on the highlighter shade, but I like the contour shade. Like when I first bought this, I thought the contour shade would be far too dark, and I actually bought it for the highlighter, not the contour, but it is kind of okay. Wow, that looks really dark now because I've just like picked up a whole load, but it blends out super well as well, which I kind of like, especially on my pale skin. Cause highlights, because like contours etc. tend to look very, they can look very dark. You can see like the dark bit. You know, I genuinely can't work out whether I want to keep this or not. For the highlighter, no. For the contour shade, yes. I might play with it again in the video and see, and if I decide like I prefer the other contour palette, then that's what I'll use. Born Lippy. This is going because it's got salicylic acid in and it just doesn't work. I think it's got salicylic acid in. But yeah, I've had this since I was 17, I'm now 24, nearly 25. It needs to go. Revolution Pro Hydra Matte. This is staying. Apply it with a brush, works wonders. Revolution Rimmel Ultimate Boost Volume Primer. This is like reached the end of its life. There's not an awful lot left in here. It's a very good primer. I did get this free when I bought a Rimmel mascara, and I bought this like just before I graduated, and it was like part of my graduation makeup. So it's really good. I've used it pretty much every day since I've got it, and it's about dead now, so that's going. Mark 2-in-1 lip tattoo. Yep, I do use this. Contrary to popular belief, of course, but I do actually use it. This is staying. Now, eyeshadow brush, wash and keep. And then we get to these, and like the jelly highlighters. So the gold one is the shade Monumental, and the silver one is shade Dazzling. I really like these, but they're taking a bit of getting used to. I actually like the gold one better, which, considering like how cold my undertones and stuff are, it's quite surprising. But yeah, these I need to have a play with and kind of decide. Either over egg it or don't put quite enough on. One of these, my mum was after one, so I might give one to her if I decide that it's actually in reality not really for me. But I think for now I'm going to keep them. They're going to go on the maybe pile. That I need to try out first kind of pile. Magic's Face Primer from Avon. Yep, that's a keep. I'm still using this at the minute. I don't always use the spray primer because sometimes I need something that's a bit more silicone-y if my skin's a bit oily. I tend to use it on my nose and T-zone. It's also a good eyeshadow base. If like, I don't use an eye primer. I don't have an eye primer. So this is what I use, and it's good for that. It makes the colour stand out really well, which is fab. So this is staying for now. The Revolution Baking Powder in Lace. I need to have a lot of setting powders. Yeah, this is a keep for now. Sometimes I actually do wear this just on its own with like primer on my no makeup days. So I'll just cover my face in this primer because it blurs all the crap on my skin. And then I'll stick some of this over the top. This is also good for setting sun cream. I'm not overly sure if you're supposed to set sun cream, but like I find that some sun creams leave like residues and stuff on my skin, so just blotting it with a bit of this helps. It might actually destroy the SPF. And if it does, somebody please tell me in the comments so I don't do this. But yeah, it's got a slight tint to it, so it's a very similar colour to like my foundation. I find that it helps with sun cream and like stickiness and stuff, especially on days like today when like, look at my bloody forehead. Could do it is so shiny and smooth. It could do with a bit of powder on it. Avon Mark Lip Lacquer. Again, this is another maybe. I don't tend to use a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I want to use and want to like, but it doesn't always work like this. Silver, I recently being meh. I want to play with this and have a go at like working a flick and seeing if I can do like silver eyeliner. I may decide just to chuck this because it's colour trend, and colour trend makeup is a bit hit and miss, I find. What's this? Sangria Shock. Yeah, I'm gonna chuck this one. It's just yeah. I've had a lot of these things since I started doing Avon in like 2014. It's just ugh. What's this? This is the matte one. This is Wild Cherry. The Wild Cherry one I will keep because I do use this shade in the autumn, so that's gonna be a keep. I lost the lid to this one. The Perfectly Matte. Is it Perfectly Matte? I can't even remember. But the matte shades have like matte packaging, but this one has a shiny lid because I lost one. But yeah, I actually haven't used these two. I like this. This one is shade Vixen. It's like a really dark purple. This is nice for autumn. I may keep that. I'm probably going to keep that. If I don't use it by like next time, then I will chuck it. But Sangria Shock is definitely going because I just don't wear it. Avon Power Stay 16-hour lip colour. I need to do a testing video of this. I've used it like once, so I need to do a testing video of this. So that's going to be kept for now. Fabulosity, again the lip lacquer, that's going on the maybe pile. The Autograph Colour Shine lip lacquer. For now this is staying because I use this on no makeup days. This is more of a gloss and it's got like a nice natural kind of shine to it. It also works really well as a topper for like a lipstick if like I want a little bit more shine. So for now this is staying. It does look really peachy in the packet, but it doesn't actually come out that peachy on my lips, otherwise it would be like in the golden pile. But it just looks more like a clear gloss if I'm honest. Another eyeshadow palette from Revolution. This one's staying. This one I tend to use more on in like the summer or when I just want a little hint of colour on my eyelids. But this is staying because I do use it. Root Cover Pen. This is shit. This is going. Lip lacquer dark and stormy. I don't like this. I don't like the glossy. It's a sticky gloss. It's not my colour either. It's like a purpley burgundy brown kind of colour. It just bleh. Makes my skin look a very odd colour. This is going. Setting spray. This is staying for now anyway. This one I kind of tend to use if I'm doing eyeshadow, just spray the ends and stick it on, or on a day when I don't want to be so shiny. Like the Glass Glow spray. This is some kind of lip balm. I think it was like a Walls lip balm that I got from Primark. Let's go. The Avon Lash Genius 5-in-1 mascara. I have no idea if there's anything actually left in this. However, if there is, I intend to use it, so for now that's kind of like staying. Mark gel liner. This is like quite, it's going to be quite dry. No, it's not actually. Okay, so for now this is going to stay because it's not like horrendously dry. The Big Dot liquid eyeliner, that's going. I find Avon's liquid liners are pretty crap. The Wonder Wing, again this is about 2 years old. You're supposed to be able to stamp this, but I've never been able to get the stamps like directly in the right place. And I find that it's not a very dark liner, it tends to be quite sheer. So like you can kind of see. It's not like mega dark or anything, and it does look quite sheer. It runs in my skin as well. I did wear this when I was like on graduation, well, graduating, but I think I had to go over it with like a gel liner anyway, so I think that one's going to go. It's probably quite dry now. What's this? Big gel, ooh, purple eyeliner. This one is staying. If anything, I'll be able to use it as a purple lip liner with purple lipstick. This is this Revolution thingy in Meteor that I couldn't quite work out whether it was a lippy thing or an eye thing. This is staying. I have a plan for a video for this, so this for now is staying. Lip stain pen, yes, I use this. I use this when like I'm on my period and I'm like so bloody anemic that my lips are like white or blue. So this is staying. This is all the bloody stuff's coming off it, and it's all covered in makeup, but it's staying for now because I still get use out of it. Pencil sharpener, that's staying. Lip lacquers, again, I don't use these things. I want to have a go with this one as eyeliner because I think it's eye safe, so I might have a go with this as eyeliner and then chuck it, but this one's definitely going. I just don't use the blooming things. What's this? Mega Effects liquid eyeliner, that's going. So I buy all this stuff and then never use it. What's this? Glimmer stick. There's quite a lot left in this. I might see if Mum wants it because I've like not used very much of it. The thing I find with glimmer sticks is that they tend to snap off, and I hate it when they snap off. I think it's just me, I'm naturally quite... I apply a lot of force when I'm like using pens and stuff. I might see if Mum wants it because there's like... I can chop the end of it off then, can't I? What's this? Pencil liner, that's staying because I use that a fair bit. What's this? Oh, Neil's Yard Be Lovely Busy Bee Balm, that's staying. This needs to go in my handbag. How is it going now? I don't know. What's this? Another lippy in the shade Bouquet. I think it's like a gel lipstick. I do actually use this quite often, usually on a no makeup kind of day. It's like a cross between a gloss, a balm and some nice like lip hydrating kind of colour. So this is staying. This one is another Perfectly Matte in the shade Ultimate. This one I use in the summer because it's like a shade or so lighter than the other one, which helps in the summer when my skin's a little bit lighter, or I just fancy a bit of a change. This is a weird jewel-ended brush, and it's not flat on the top. Look, can you see? Like the darker bristles are taller than the other bristles. This is Wash and Keep. Pixie eyeliner, that's staying. A lot of bloody eyeliners, and you haven't actually seen me wear any eyeliners. Oh, it's one of those. You get in the eyeshadow palettes with the spongy applicators. Neil's fail. And then I have a show glow stick, that's staying. Pencil liner, that's staying. This I recently found at the bottom of one of my suitcases. God knows how it got there, but it did. Another glimmer stick, this one in the shade Twilight, which is like a nice pretty dark blue. And then there's a couple of lippy samples, a dark purple one and a blue one. These I'm going to keep, again, slight little plan for a video for these. So. Well, campers, that's like everything decided whether or not I'm going to keep them. And now I have to order the keeps. So this is my keep file, and as you can see, it's pretty damn big, isn't it? Like, it's kind of like everywhere. This is the box that I rest my camera on. That one's not quite big enough, and yeah. So I have this to sort out. Most of this will probably go back in here. There'll be the few odd bits and bobs that I use every day, like mascaras and powders and things. The maybes, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to stick these. I think I might just put them in the white basket and just sort of leave them there, use them for like the videos and like playing with makeup and then just chuck them. Brushes, obviously, they need bloody washing, so I'm going to go off and do that once I finish filming. And then all the bin sort of stuff is like now all over my floor. Excellent. Right, let's do a little bit of ordering. For the most part, I kind of think this is going to be very straightforward, obviously. Like the everyday stuff's going to go in here, so this is going to go in here so I can find it when I need it. Don't throw it around. Fast base stick is going to go in the box. I don't tend to use that. Eyeshadow palettes and things are going to go in the box, apart from the contour palette, which is going to go in the everyday box because I do kind of use that every day. I used to like contour shades. So both my eyeshadow palettes are going in the box. See, this is all going to be like nice and neat, and then it will just look like an absolute... just absolutely awfully messy after I've like used it once. Sprays and stuff, they're going in here too. Box. The baking powder, that's going in the little box. Slightly easier that you see that I can kind of like do it this way. Yeah, so air volume is going in this box. So like my everyday kind of thingy. What's these? It's the coloured eyeliner. What's this? That's also an eyeliner. They're going in there. I don't tend to use eyeliner on an everyday basis. Again, another eyeliner. That's going in there. That needs to go in a different box. That's going in my everyday kind of pile. That's going to go in the box. What have we got here? So the lip liner and the lip tattoo are going to go in the box for the everyday stuff. The eyeliner is going to go in the box. This spare mascara is going to go in there. This I might stick in there, just why not, because it's almost summer. Concealer obviously is going in there. Lip thing is going in there. This palette is going in there. Foundation, that's going in there. One of the two, maybe both of them if I can fit them both in. Primer is going in this one. Set spray needs to go in this one. Lippy, that's going in that one. I have so many lippies. The dark purple lippy is going in the box, as is the wild cherry, because it's getting towards summer, so I'll use lighter colours now. This eyeliner is going to go in the box, the everyday kind of box. Gold eyeliner, I might chuck that in the box as well. Why not? It's summer, we'll sort it out. This one is going in there. So I've got the Legendary and Ultimate, so of the matte colours. Which one's the lighter one? Ultimate's going in the butterfly box and Legendary's going in the everyday box, for now anyway. This is going in there. Meteor is going to go in there. There's an eyeliner in there. Eyebrow kit in the everyday box. Powder foundation is going in this box, as is this thing. I think I'm going to put the maybes in here as well, just cause then they're out of the way. But like separate them from the makeup, she says. And just needs to dump them all in. Pencil sharpener. I've got an eyeliner in that box, that needs to go in there. Also going in that box will be these once I've cleaned them. I need to go off them. Yeah, so that's pretty much like them all kind of sorted. Everything else has got like a place somewhere else. Look, I can actually shut the lid of this blooming box now without it like popping open, more or less. I'll probably have to reorder this box again once I've dried my brushes and decided which ones need to go in my everyday box. However, this box is looking rather empty. Like, it looks quite empty. Compared to what it was, it definitely looks empty. Hopefully it will stay like this. It's a lot less heavy, so it should sit properly on my shelf now and not like absolutely weigh the shelf down. I have a few bits and bobs still to sort out and an empty basket in which to put them now, so that's what I'm going to do over like I said empty, it's got like all bobby pins and stuff at the bottom, which is what that noise was. So yeah, basically I've got a few little things just to kind of like finish off ordering, but yeah, that was my makeup clear out. I know I don't have like a whole load of makeup like all these other influencers, and I'm not even an influencer, am I? Just like a random small YouTuber person who makes crap videos. But yeah, compared to like other people who make YouTube videos, I don't have like hordes and hordes of makeup. I've never been one for hordes and hordes of makeup. I do, however, have a lot of things like eyeliners and whatever that I just don't use, so I would say I'm probably a bit more of a realist when it comes to makeup. I kind of know what I do use and what I don't use, and I know I have a lot of lipsticks, but I use lipsticks, that's the thing. I use quite a lot of lipsticks, it's just there are ones of particular shades that I don't tend to use as much as others. So that's kind of it from me. That's like my little clear out. I kind of hope you enjoyed it. A little bit of an insight into what I use and what I don't. It's probably one of them things that you've like skipped through, but hey, if you made it to the end, you made it to the end. I don't even care. Like, yeah. It's therapeutic for me to clean things, and I'm not the cleanest person in the world. I'm quite messy. Just open the drawer, shove it all in. That's kind of like my idea of tidying. It might look tidy on the outside, but the inside is definitely not. I'm a deceptively tidy person. Messy's good. But yeah, I'm kind of like a realist when it comes to makeup. Definitely prefer buying stuff that I know that I use. So, although saying I don't buy like a whole load of stuff like lipsticks, for example, I'll buy a whole load of those and then just don't end up using them because they're not quite the right shade. I tend to favour like red lips, kind of. It just goes with like my hair and my skin tone, blue based reds. I wish manufacturers would label their lipsticks with like whether it's a cool, neutral or warm undertone, because like, I was trying to find the blue base ones. It's a bit difficult sometimes. I need a blue base one to go with blue undertones. Stress. But yeah, it means I end up with like 7 or 8 lipsticks. I'm not going to realistically use all of those though, am I? I wish like I get bored of shades as well, so like I'll start out by using a particular shade and then I'll just think after a few times use it, nah, bored of this now, let's find another one. So I much prefer like the sample size lipsticks. When I did Avon, that's all I ever bought was the sample size lipsticks, because I could use them for like 2 or 3 times, and then that'd be it for the sample, and by that point my attention span with them was gone. So it's like, yay, new coloured lipstick. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I'm not a very tidy person at all. I'm not as bad as some of the other YouTube peoples. I don't have quite the extensive collection of makeup. A lot of it tends to be from the same brand as well, because I just kind of... It's a lot easier just to buy it all from one brand, isn't it? Especially if you're like online shopping, just go on and go, oh, I need X, Y and Z. Oh look, they've got X, Y and Z, let's just buy it all in one, less postage, etc, etc, etc. But yeah, that's me done. That's this video done. Before I'm gonna go and have a cup of tea now. I need a cup of tea. So yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to give me a little thumbs up. Don't forget to say hi in the comments. And if you like this video and like to see more of this kind of thing, don't forget to click the subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.